Good morning, everybody. This is Steve from the Worley Bugger. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it is November 2nd, 2023. I'm here at the boat launch above the Diversion Dam, the Yakima River. And as you can see, pretty overcast. Had some rain overnight. Not a whole lot, just enough to really kind of soak the ground. And as you can see, the river's in excellent condition, gin clear. And a lot of things have happened just in the last week since our last report. That cold snap of weather that came in dropped the nighttime lows well into the teens. About the lowest I seen it was about 19 degrees with the highs in the 40s. So yeah, it got much colder, but it dropped the water temperature over 10 degrees. So that does a few things. Definitely slows fish down, their metabolism switches into a slower mode, of course, but it also kicked the blue wings into overdrive. So the whole month of October, really, we were just kind of waiting, you know, through the farmlands in the lower river. It was just kind of bugless, just because of the river's so low historically low. I've never seen it running at this pace in 30 years. And with that, it didn't take much to, with some warm days, to bring up the water temperature and keep it, you know, at the mid 50 degree mark, which is just too warm in the fall for good bug hatches. It's funny, but blue wing olives and October caddis like colder water. Blue wings love these overcast, rain, cooler days. So in the afternoons, we're starting to see good hatches of blue wings, and of course the fish are transitioning. They're moving out of that faster paced water when the water temperature is higher. They're going to be where the oxygen is with the river as low as what it has been. But now that the water temperature has dropped, the DOC level has gone up. They don't need to be in those big fast currents anymore. They can transition and move into the slower water and start feeding on blue wing olives in the afternoon. Kind of definitely what we expected to see was that cold snap kind of come in, change a lot of things here, but actually starting to warm back up again. Last night, well in the upper 30 degrees, and supposed to be in the upper 40s, and then even warmer tomorrow. And as you can see, still lots of green leaves. On all the trees. So still plenty of fishing to be had. Kind of starts to separate the men from the boys, you know, but all you got to do is just dress for it. And you can find some really good water. But you know, the one thing that you have to remember about the river, like the Yakima is not easy river to figure out. Trout move around a lot, and they're picky. They're really picky about presentation and about your drifts, you know. And even more so this fall with, you know, low clear water. I mean, fish can see everything, especially in this in these big, long, slow glides, you know, where they move in to feed on blue wings. Got to use long leaders, have excellent line control and mending techniques in order to be successful. You know, sloppy, lazy fishing, just, you know, it's just not going to get it done here. And that's pretty much just about any time of the year, but it's really been magnified throughout the fall this year just because it was so much warmer. The water was low and clear, and we had tons and tons of light, you know, big bright light right on the water. So spookier fish for sure. You know, we had some excellent fishing. Those that could get it done, you know, we've seen some beautiful, beautiful fish. The fish are in great shape. They were just been chowing. Just a reminder too, you know, I know we kind of beat this like a dead horse, but rainfall this time of year will not affect river flow. So this is all controlled flow now. The only time that we really would see it is if we got snow in the low-lying hills or little higher elevations, and then the rain touched on that. Then it would come down via the tributaries like the Teanaway, Tainum Creek, Swauk Creek. Those would all fill up with water and then dump into the river, you know, and probably add some turbidity, you know, definitely increase the flow. But right now, this is all controlled flow out of the reservoirs. So we got to hope for a real good winter. And lots of snowpack in the Cascades to refill those reservoirs in the spring. So we got a time change coming up too, so we'll start to modify, you know, our fishing hours. We will continue to fish as long as weather is permitting. So if you'd like to get out, spend afternoon on the river fishing blue wing olives, we'd love to have you. So give us a jingle. If you have any questions, call the Pro Shop. Be happy to help you. Everybody have a great weekend.